standing ovation. When we pull up, it gets loud. No hesitation, we locked in, there's no way out. All dedication, winning doesn't take vacation. No space for doubt, we about to put it down. Running, take a breath, keep running. Cause your time is coming, show it out. One head to the top, keep it going, we don't stop. One head, straight away, popping like an 808. One head, do it now, it's your moment, make it count. We got one head.
Last man in this game, 터진 나 바람았던 날 뛰니 물럭광 모두 chain 원래 역전이 더 짜릿한 밥이지 너는 소리야 from the whole world 공은 던져 잡고 더 숨죽여 till the end throw yourself zero to 100 yeah this is my home ground don't memory crowd wanted to the top goes like whoosh 떠나가기 질러 get loud like I said nigga tell my team 믿고 달려 난 still the same make a new history top of the big street one hit to the top keep it coming we don't stop one hit straight away pumping like an 808 one hit do it now it's your moment make it count one hit we got one hit
pega tu posición y representa tu país soy el jugador que se creció pero no olvida su raíz estoy pensando en toda mi gente mientras recorro la base firme pase lo que pase vamos por encima esa es la frase sube el volumen cuando llegue mi turno al bate que esto es el clásico mundial ponte ready para el desempate hay que jugar con el corazón darlo todo en el terreno esa es mi pasión con orgullo trae tus colores porque el juego ya comenzó we don't stop
one head to the top keep it going we don't stop one head straight away pumping like an 808 one head do it now it's your moment make it count one head we got one head
my love it used to move you my love was always on your mind now you just look right through me treat me like a ghost so you don't need to tell me that you already let go of my love my love cause I know I don't get you no more you don't need me like you did before your hands they're fine without me your lips don't care if I come back I was your favorite flavor when did I lose my taste funny how time can change us to think you used to crave my love cause I know I don't get you no more you don't need me like you did before I guess we lost the magic got to break the habit I can tell you've given me up
There's nothing colder than your shoulder when you're dragging me along like you do, like you do. And then you switch up with no warning, and you kiss me like you want it. How rude, how rude. But I kinda like it anyways. I don't mind if this is gonna take a million days. I know you'll come around to me eventually. If you sit back, relax, enjoy my company, my company. Once you know what my love's gonna feel like, nothing else will feel right. You can feel like moonbeam ice cream, taking off your blue jeans, dancing at the movies, 'cause it feels so mystical, magical, oh baby. 'Cause once you know my love is so mystical, magical, oh baby. 'Cause once you know my little heart to get, baby, I wanna give you the world. Not saying you gotta chase me, but I wouldn't mind it if you give me just a little bit of something we can work it with. But all you do is push me out. But I like it anyways, 'cause I think I'm getting closer to you every day. I know you'll come around to me eventually. Just sit back, relax, enjoy my company. Oh baby, trust me. Once you know what my love's gonna feel like, nothing else will feel right. You can feel like moonbeam ice cream, taking off your blue jeans, dancing at the movies, 'cause it feels so mystical, magical, oh baby. 'Cause once you know my love is so mystical, magical, oh baby. 'Cause once you know mystical, magical, oh baby, it's mystical.
Welcome from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York. Saturday baseball on the show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next.
And now,
And taking the ball for the Mets, Christian Scott. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy, no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Trey Turner, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And another ball. Hard hit, knocks it down. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Boog, he doesn't care how he does it. He just wants to get on base. And when he does, that puts him in a position to do some damage, put some pressure on the defense as well. His wheels are truly a weapon out there.
Ball one. The 1-0. Just missed. And another ball. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's got a chance. track. Let's take a look at our lineup. The home run, a big part of the equation when it comes to this offense, Siggy. They're one of the better clubs in the league in terms of putting runs up via the homer.
Yeah, that makes them even more dangerous because they're going to get their hits, but they're also going to get those home runs and have runners on base, which is multiple runs out of one swing. So, yeah, you really have to try to manage a team like this and keep them contained. You can't give up extra outs, whether that be via an error or a walk.
Bryce Harper in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Around second, on his way to third. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone.
Left fielder, Rangel.
Big rip off the bat there. Some seriously loud contact on that knock. Didn't bring in the run, but he got him that much closer to taking the lead here.
Just missed. Turner on third. Harper at first. One gone.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
This one driven. Deep center field. On its way. Home run. He'll take a jog around the bases. And the Phillies take the lead. It's 3-0.
He's bringing the thunder in a rainstorm. How in the world did he manage to hit that pitch out? In a 2-0 count, a hitter is on high alert. This is what you live for, to be in the driver's seat here. He got a pitch that he could handle, and he hit that pitch really hard. Nice home run.
One down. This is Bryson Stott. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Vientos. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out.
Third baseman, Rangel Sosa.
In the air, right field, Benj. Drop steps, heads back on it. And that is that. Phils get 3 on this long ball. It's now 3-0. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. We go to the bottom of the first. And starting in this one, Alan Rangel. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
The 1-0.
Hey! Ball, that's too high.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Rincones should have this one. One up, one down. Here's a Mets lineup now. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Yeah, and what I love is it's an organizational philosophy, Boog. From instructional league to spring training, they practice this approach consistently, even in BP. When players are called up, they fit in right away, and that leads to success.
Juan Soto stands in here, takes ball one low. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. And a 1-1. Ripped on the ground to second. Stott over to first in time. And here this afternoon, two quickly away in the bottom of the first.
Bo Bichette.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. 2 down, nobody on. In the air to left center. Crawford moving under it. That is the inning. Nothing doing for the Mets. They trail it here 3-0. Back here in Queens. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Gabriel Rincones Jr. stands in for the Phillies. And he takes a strike.
Ball, that's low. Ball 2.
That's too low. Ball 3. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone.
Oh, now a great stop. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
Ball 1.
And the 1-0. Just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
This one in the air center field. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting ninth, catcher Rafael Marchand.
Now here is Rafael Marchand, known for his rocket arm behind the plate.
Ball.
That one a little bit high. Ball 2. And another ball. Trey Turner on deck for the Phils. Smoked on the ground to second. Beatty to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Phillies 3 and the Mets nothing. Back here at Citi Field, we head to the bottom of the second. Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
That misses, and that's ball 2. That's a little bit low. Into center and a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
That swing is all about confidence. Sitting pretty with a 3-0 count and using it to your advantage instead of wasting what turned out to be a good opportunity. A great job of hitting, and the result is a single. Good stuff.
The 1-0.
Hey.
Lindor gets his lead at first with nobody out. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielder to make any sort of play.
And now it's Mark Vientos. That one close, ruled the ball. Ball 1. Center field. Crawford has a beat on it. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away.
Batting 7, center fielder, A.J. Ewing.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Two on, 1 out. And another ball.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Good hitters count the 2-0. In the dirt. No advance on the bases, but it's 3-0 now. That ball hits pretty hard out towards right center field. That one back there on its way. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A 3-run dinger, and it ties it up. It's 3-3.
He was able to hit one out in this weather. Are you kidding me? How did he do that? Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. Tied up here in the early going. That one's upstairs, ball one. The 1-1.
That's ball two.
Center field. That's back there. Into the bullpen and gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they rallied from 3 back. It's 4-3. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, dude. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in the lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
The 1-0.
Well, that's down.
4 runs already in the frame at bottom half of inning number 2. That's a laser base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Up next for the Mets, right fielder.
That ball was
Carson
absolutely
Field.
ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Now at the plate, Carson Benj. Man at first, one away. That's towards center. Two down.
Up next for the Mets, left fielder, Juan Soto.
Now this one gets away from the catcher. And the runner holds. Two balls, no strikes to count. Swing, high fly ball, right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone! Juan Soto with a rocket. Their third home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 6-3.
I guess it's safe to say it's raining home runs now as well. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So 2 down. Bichette gets a chance to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Right through there for a strike. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. That's through there for a strike.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
Out to center. And that is that. They bring 9 to the plate and 6 come around to score. We played 2 full. It's the Mets 6 and the Phillies 3. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Trey Turner.
Well, these Phillies doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
In the dirt, 2 balls, no strikes. And another ball. Drilled out towards left center field. Back there. And it is gone. He muscles that one out of here. And they're chipping away. It's 6-4.
Some guys actually don't like swinging 3-0 because they feel like they get a little too quick in anticipation. Well, this guy obviously does. He stayed back. Nice drive from the backside and a really good swing through the zone.
That's the ball.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Here's a 2-0. And that one upstairs. Here's a 3-0. Rip, but it curls foul. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. They go back to back, and they cut into the deficit.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Bryce Harper bats now. He made his major league debut more than a decade ago already, Chris.
Harper, a guy who always embraces new challenges, just like playing college baseball as a 17-year-old and then reaching the majors at a young age. Just one of those guys that never seems to be afraid of anything. Harper has challenged himself in more ways other than just playing older competition. He tried something new when he left the Nationals for the Phillies, and he's been willing to play different positions defensively. None of it seems to scare him. And as Harper's career goes on, he's going to face hurdles that come with growing older in the game.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. They've hit another. And we're level. It's 6-6. Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Ball.
The 1-1. Just missed. Is on the way. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the hits just keep on coming.
But when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. He's 0 for 1. The 0-1.
Ball one.
March gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And now 2-1. Hit in the air, center field. Gets under it. And there's one down.
Up next for Philadelphia, third baseman Edmundo Sosa.
1. That one is absolutely belted. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Up next for Philadelphia, right fielder Gabriel Rincones Jr.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Gabriel Rincones Jr. digs in now. Bunting gets it down to first. Vientos. Save! He beats the throw to first, and they take the lead.
Up next for Philadelphia, center fielder Justin Crawford.
In the air to left center. Soto on the move. He makes the grab, and that should get the job done as he tags from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they lead by 2.
Rafael Marchand.
So digging in, Rafael Marchand grounded out his first time. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. But 9 batters hit in the inning. 5 come around to score. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 8 and the Mets 6.
If you don't want to say something, 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 what you meant to cut me, what you meant
As we go to the last of the third. Well, it's been a fun game for fans who love homers. These teams are teeing off, as we can see from the spray chart.
Yeah, it seems like days like this get pitchers questioning their life choices, Boog. Any fan who goes for a bathroom break is at risk of missing another dinger.
Lindor batting in the cleanup spot, and he was born in Puerto Rico.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Second.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
And that's way high. And that's ball 3. He gets there with the slide to first. Nicely done for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Two outs, base is empty. Mark Vientos now at the plate.
Nope. Ball 2.
And that one a little below the knees. 3 balls, no strikes. Line drive, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next,
so important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
Ball, that's upstairs.
A sliding stop, throw to second, and very nicely done for the out. Mets lead 1, can't cut into an 8-6 deficit. Back here in Queens, the spray chart shows us an impressive power display from this lineup. 4 homers so far.
Yeah, they've been sending them out all over the yard, Boog. Doesn't seem like there's anywhere for these pitchers to hide. Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Upstairs, ball 2. This one in the air, center field. On his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Ball. That's ball 2.
Next one misses. Ball 3. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for Philadelphia, first baseman Bryce
Well, back
Harper.
in trouble, Boog, and it's just been like this for him most of the game. They've been all over him since his first pitch, and I think he's got a very short leash right now. Really needs to lock it down here.
Here's Bryce Harper at the plate now. Growing up, he experienced the moment straight out of the Sandlot. Harper was getting ready to play for Team USA, but he didn't have a bat, so he borrowed one from his dad. Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. See you later. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
In the air, left side. Soto should have this one. Out number 2.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies.
got the ball.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And another ball. What a stop. Fires to first, and they get the out. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. It's now a 10-6 ball game. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Back here at Citi Field, bottom 4, Brett Beatty up now for the Mets.
Not a surprise he's off to a good start in this one, given he enjoys playing so much at home. Let's see if he can make it 2 for 2.
Ball.
Way high with that one. Yeah, that's ball 2. Just missed. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one back there, going, gone. His second home run of the game, and they cut into the lead. It's 10-7.
Another one? 2 home runs from a player not typically in the spotlight for power. Man, you've got to soak up these performances because they just don't happen every day.
That's a ball.
And the 1-0.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that one is in the dirt. And now 3-0. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And it's off the batter's eye. Another one. Back-to-back homers. And they close the gap. It's 10-8. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Look, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Now it's the right fielder, Carson Bench. The 1-0. And downstairs. Struck out towards right center. Crawford ranging back. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Ball one.
And another ball. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. Juan Soto goes deep. Their third home run of the inning, and they cut into the deficit.
For a guy with top-tier power, this is just another day at the office. Always a threat to send one out. I just don't know how you're supposed to pitch to him.
Bichette up to the dish.
That's ball two.
Next offering is down low. And that one hammered back there. Gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tie it up. It's 10-10.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Center field, carrying well. Gone straight into the visiting bullpen. They hit another, and they jump ahead in the fourth. It's 11-10. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. A pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
One down. Next to hit, Jared Young. 1 for 2.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
Little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the two games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series. In the dirt. The 1-0.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, I got the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on. The 2-1. In the air, center field. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Mets, center fielder, A.J.
Here's the center fielder. He's already homered in this game. Bunted back towards the mound. The throw to first ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. We played 4. It's the Mets 11 and the Phillies 10. Back here in Queens, we go to the top of the 5th. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies.
You know, these Phils, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
The 1-0. Just missed. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Up next for Philadelphia, right fielder, Rangel Jr.
Ball 2.
Swings through that one.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
1 down, Phillies down a run. Not close with that one. 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
3-2 on the way. Puts a bunt down. On to first. And the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th.
Center fielder, Justin Crawford.
Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball.
Ball.
That missed by a lot. And the count now 2-0. That's a little bit low. Two down, nobody on. There's a strike. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers.
Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Down quickly go the Phillies, and they remain on the short end of an 11-10 score. checking in, Brett Beatty. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Hammer, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Just missed.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. So far, 7 of their hits have come when they've been ahead in the count, so that tells you a lot about where their approach is right now.
Nope.
And on the mound, they've got to start working ahead, focusing on strike 1. It's the best pitch in baseball. Falling behind and being forced to challenge is never where you want to be as a pitcher.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Carson Benj. 0 for 3 in this one. And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move.
Now pitching for
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Jonathan Bolin.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swing and a ground ball over to stop for 1. A sensational double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
For the Mets, left fielder, Juan Soto.
Ball.
And the 1-0.
Too high. Ball.
2 outs and a runner at third. Last half of inning number 5. Just missed. Bo Bichette would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Right side, hard hit. Over to first, and that ends the inning. Mets strand 1. Still, though, they lead at 11-10. Back here at Citi Field. Close game here and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Rafael Marchand stands in for the Phillies.
Rafael Marchand.
Ball 1.
1-0. That one missed. Trey Turner next to bat for Philadelphia. And that one ripped into right. One away.
Up next for Philadelphia, shortstop Trey Turner.
The Phils down by a run, and we're the top half of the sixth.
Ball 2.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And that's too high.
3.
Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. Trey Turner crushes it. His second home run of the game, and we have a tie ball game. It's 11-11. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. Well, it looks like we might be underestimating his power just a bit. His teammates might even be surprised at what they're seeing. An unforgettable game for him.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He's already homered here in this one.
Ball, that counts.
Next offering is downstairs. Scott, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
2 down. So a workaround situation.
Yeah, kind of. You're not intentionally walking him. You want to compete, but you don't want to give him something too good to hit. If you can get him out on your pitch, then even better, because you got the pitcher leading off the next inning.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming.
Now pitching for the
New
Mets.
pitcher on now,
Number
Nolan
26.
McLean. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. That one outside, and 1-1. Two down, nobody on.
Ball 2.
Close, but called the ball. 3-1 now. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that is that. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. On to the bottom of inning number 6. It's Major League Baseball on the show. here in Queens. Bottom of the sixth. Bo Bichette up now for the Mets. Bolin, 29 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2018. Pitches in the dirt. Ball 2. Just missed. Ground ball up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired in the sixth.
Up next for the Mets, shortstop Francisco Lindor.
Ball. Ball, that's upstairs.
The 2-1 is high. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one carrying. Out of here. Francisco Lindor takes it deep. His second home run of the game, and that's how they take the lead. It's 12-11.
If there's a most predictable count to get a fastball, it's still 3 balls and 1 strike. I'll tell you what, that hitter was ready for it. He got his pitch, and he absolutely unloaded on it.
Jared Young up now for the Mets.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. And another ball. That one at 95 missed up top. 3 balls, no strikes. Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. 2 away.
Up next for the Mets, first baseman Mark Viento.
Ball 1.
And the 1-0.
That's a ball.
Upstairs. That one ripped left field. Way back there, it's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
So when we step in the place, just move. Yeah, move.
We go to the top of the seventh. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Chopped in the ground. The flip. There's one on the first. Safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
You expect to see shortstops make great plays, and it's especially important in a big moment like that. Nicely done.
One out man at first. Now the third baseman, Edmundo Sosa. 1 for 3.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Squirts away a little bit, throws to second, tag, safe at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
So the tying run at second. In the dirt, blocked. Throw into third, tag, safe. He's into third on the wild pitch.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
Splits the plate, strike one. The Mets holding on to a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Out towards right center field. Has a beat on it. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. Runner from third in to score. And this game is tied in the 7th.
Productive at bat for sure right there. Nice sac fly, ties up the ball game, and now they've got to look for a way to go ahead. He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
That one misses, and it's 3-0. Two down, nobody on. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Throw to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. But they're able to even it up here in the late innings. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. We're all even at 12 apiece. Back here at Citi Field, set for the last half of the 7th. Number 9, getting ready to hit.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Ball that guy.
Just missed. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. Ball down about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they jump in front in the 7th. It's 13-12.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile off his face for a while, Boog. He just changed the game. Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Here the bottom of the 7th. And that is downstairs. Ball 3. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a man aboard.
Up next for the Mets, catcher Francisco.
Here's the catcher for the Mets,
Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. Baden on at first, nobody out.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 15-12.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
Oh, great stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Up next for the Mets, left fielder Juan Soto.
Juan Soto now.
That was a loud out in the last at bat. He really squared up that pitch, but still couldn't find a hole. Those can be frustrating, but not as much when you're already playing with the lead.
In there at the knees for a strike. That misses the zone, and that is ball one.
Oh, that pitch is up.
Next offering down in the dirt. Nice grab. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Mets, third baseman, Bo Bichette.
Now the 0-1. That one is upstairs. Francisco Lindor on deck, already 2 homers in the game.
Huge impact in this one so far, and you know he'd like to make some noise in this inning as well.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. And gone. Bichette blasts one out. Their 3rd home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 16-12.
A surprise performance here. You don't expect this kind of power from him, but he's proven everyone wrong with a multi-home run game.
So 2 down. Here's Francisco Lindor. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. There's a swing and a drive. Going back on this one. And gone out to the deepest part of the field. They go back to back. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they tack one on the board. It's 17-12. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off. And I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
That one lifted to left. March settles under it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But it's a huge inning. 5 runs on 4 homers. We look ahead to inning number 8. The Mets out front 17-12. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Ready to begin the 8th. And now for the Phillies, Justin Crawford. The 1-0. And that one upstairs. 3-0 down. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back. That one is gone. And they cut into the lead. It's 17-13.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Ball.
The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. This one in the air, center field, under it, and there's one down.
Up next for Philadelphia, shortstop Trey Turner.
So back to the top of the order, Trey Turner at the plate.
No matter what, when you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
And ball 1.
Down.
Next
Ball
offering
back
misses. 2 balls, no strikes. And another ball. High fly ball out to center field. Gets under it. And there are 2 down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
And that one hammered way back there. Gone. That one made it to the upper tank. Kyle Schwarber with a rocket. Second home run of the inning for him. And they're chipping away. It's 17-14.
That's some Schwarber power for you right there. Well, Boone, when you've got power like he does, hitting 2 home runs in the same game feels very doable. Dialed in and making the most of every swing out there.
So 2 down. Bryce Harper to the plate. Lays down a bunt to the right side, and that's a foul ball.
Ball 1.
one hammered center field. That's back there. And that one is off the batter's eye. Wow, out of here. Another one. Back-to-back homers. His third home run of the game, and they inch closer. It's 17-15.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with his swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And that's an infield single despite a great effort at shortstop.
Up next for Philadelphia, second baseman.
So a man at first. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. 0 for 4 with 3 ground outs and a flyout. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. Tying run at the plate. Gets the bunt down the right side. The underhand flip. They get the out, and that'll do it. They explode with 3 solo homers in the inning. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. The Mets with the lead 17-15. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Back here in Queens, leading off Mark Vientos.
First baseman, Mark Vientos.
And the 1-0. Drilled out towards left center field. That one carrying. Long ball. He'll take a trot around the bases. And they add a run. It's 18-15.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Squares the bunt, but that rolls foul. Oh, 1 down. Bunts it in the air. Brings it in with a nice running grab.
Up next
1 down.
for the Mets, second baseman, Brett Beatty.
And now Brett Beatty. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Jonathan Bowler departs. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
Aaron Nola taking over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. One out, bases empty, and a run in. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Too high.
Puts a bunt down. Stop. Not in time. He's safe.
Another hit. I mean, these types of performances at the plate don't come around too often. This is pretty special.
Trying to move him over here. Flips it. Nicely done for the out.
The direction of that bunt wasn't ideal, but he got it down, the most important part. Catcher springs up, makes a nice play to get the out at first, but a good job of advancing that runner.
And now Carson Benj. Oh, looking to stop. Fires to first. What a play. Inning over. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. Last chance coming up for the Phillies. Back here at Citi Field. And now for the Phillies, Edmundo Sosa. On the ground right side. Beatty to first. One pitch and one out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
First pitch misses.
Whoa, that's down.
Next offering is down low. And there's the automatic. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Lindor on to first. Phillies have just one out remaining.
Up next for Philadelphia, center fielder Justin Crawford.
And now for the Phillies, Justin Crawford. The Mets trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the ninth.
Hey!
Here's a 1-1. Two down, nobody on. That one in the dirt, and the count is 3-1. They're down to their final strike. Swing and a ball lifted left field. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets slip their way to a win in this one.
Well, you hit this 8-game losing streak, so it's been a couple of series since you've gotten a win, but you really come into each series looking to take the first 2 games and win that. They haven't done it. They started today, and hopefully this will continue.